Hello, guys. Part of being an artist oftentimes is having a practice, a sketchbook practice. And so I want to make a sketchbook that we can use for developing ideas and practicing our skills. So for this sketchbook, you need a pair of scissors, a pencil, and just 6 sheets of printer paper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so the first step is we're going to fold our paper in half. Quite simply, we're going to just make a little booklet. And it does work best if you fold them one by one. So 1, 2, 3. And then just for display, you're going to use white paper, but just to help the display through the screen, I'm going to switch over to pink paper. And again, because I'm trying to make a clear presentation. And so I'm going to fold the other 3 sheets. 1, 2, 3. And so here you are. You have 6 sheets of white paper, and I have pink and white just for that demo. So what I want to do is I am making a booklet. So let's take these 3 sheets and let's nest them together like a bird's nest. And what I mean is open it up and put that page inside. Open that up and put the third page inside. So I basically have 3 sheets of paper folded together. What I'm going to do at this moment is I'm going to use my fingers as a measurement, and I'm going to take 2 fingers and I'm going to line it up precisely right at the top edge, right there with the edge, and make a mark. Then I'm going to go to the bottom and do the same thing. I'm going to take the same 2 fingers, line it up precisely at the edge, and make a mark. And the reason why is I just need a consistent measurement. It's not that I need a particular one. It's why actually when they used to measure the length of the floor for a cathedral, they would just use the king's foot. So that's how we got our term of measuring a foot. So there we go. 3 sheets of paper folded together, opened up, and then I did a measurement and a measurement. Now take your other 3 sheets of paper. Yours are white. I'm just using pink so you can tell that I have 2 different stacks. So here's 1, 2, 3, and I'm also going to nest them together. Open up a sheet, then I'm going to take this sheet and put it inside, and then for that third time, I'm going to take a sheet and put it inside. So now I have another stack of 3 sheets of paper. I'm going to repeat my step. I'm going to take my 2 fingers, I'm going to line it up carefully with the top and make a mark. And then I'm going to do the same at the bottom. I'm going to take my 2 fingers, line it up carefully at the bottom. And so right now, these 2 stacks of paper are the same. 3 sheets folded, a measurement at 2 fingers, a measurement at 2 fingers. 3 sheets folded, 2 fingers, 2 fingers. Here's where it's going to change. I'm going to actually cut to my mark. So I'm going to cut from the edge to my finger mark, and same at the bottom, from the bottom edge of the paper to the finger mark. You do not need to make these lines. I'm just doing this so what I'm saying is visual as well. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut to those edges. Right on that crease. There we go. And let's do the same at the other end. And stack them tight together. Cut right on that crease. It is like being a surgeon. Precision matters. Right, oh, did it get it? Right to my mark. And there we go. Now, I'm going to shift to that other stack of paper. So here's 3 sheets, folded, nested with my measurements. This is where it changes. Now, I'm going to cut, but I'm going to cut the middle, not from the edges. So this is where I'm going to cut. So I've got to get my scissors into this mark. And what I can do is just for a moment, I can bend my paper in almost a hot dog fold. See, by bending it, all of a sudden, that center has moved to the edge. And I'm going to line the crease up right there, nice and neat. And I do not need to crease it. I just need right here for it to come down. Maybe I'll put a little crease there. And now that center is where my scissors can go. And I'm going to make a cut, but just to show you, here's my book. And this is the way we're going to use it. But for this moment, I need to get to the center the other way. So I'm just going to fold it the other way temporarily. Line up that crease. Push that down. And now my scissors can start from the middle. And I'm going to cut. And I'm going to do this nice and precisely, right to my mark. So it's kind of cut like that. Sort of like a flat donut. Now let's put our sketchbook together. This is where the different color kind of helps you see. So I've got these 2 stacks of paper. And what I'm going to do is I want to weave them together. I want to combine them. And I've got this hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 1 page of the set and narrow it. Let me move this out of the way so you can really see. I took this set that's cut to the edge, and I'm just taking, of the 2 pages, just 1 of them, and I'm just bending it, not creasing it. And look how narrow it is, almost like an arrow. Now that it's narrow, I can slide it into the donut hole. Look at that. So the pink page, it goes on top. It's sliding through to the middle, to the middle, to the middle. And when it gets at the seam, it catches. So now it's caught. Now I can flip this book and flatten this page out. And now I have a little booklet. This is called interlocking. The pages interlock, and we don't even need any staples. And again, your sketchbook is all white. I use pink just to kind of visually help you see what's happening in my demo. But here's our interlocking notebook. So I'd like you to make an interlocking notebook using 6 sheets of white printer paper. Do 3 sheets, fold in half, 3 sheets, fold it in half, and then you'll interlock them. All right. Thank you so much, guys.